The West Loch Project is responsible for identifying the remains associated with the West Loch Disaster. And the West Loch Disaster occurred on the 21st of May of 1944 when an accident loading ammunition and fuel onto ships in the West Loch of Pearl Harbor wounded hundreds and killed at least 130 service members. Those that died but couldn't be identified by the late 1940s were buried as unknowns in the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific, or the Punch Bowl. And at the start of the project, 82 service members are still unaccounted for.
We've really built upon what we've learned as we've expanded our disinterment efforts. With the USS Oklahoma, that was one of the really first big projects that we worked, and it's really helped us to understand how disinterments work, what are the ways that you research these, what are we looking for. The West Loch Project is a little bit different because large-scale disaster that basically started as an explosion on an LST. In research, we really think about it as trying to understand exactly what happened and what is all of the information that all of our partners within and external to DPA are going to need as we go forward.
The process of disinterment itself is highly collaborative. The Punch Bowl staff are really instrumental to the entire process, and they also support the dignified transfer ceremony before the remains are transported to the laboratory. And then once the remains are brought to the laboratory, we have a designated team to safely open the caskets, and then after that they are brought upstairs into a secure lab space to be processed and ready for analysis. To justify the disinterment of the West Loch unknowns from the Punch Bowl, we had to prove that we had a strong probability to identify most of those individuals. A lot of that probability is also supported by our access to historical records, such as wartime medical and dental charting, as well as demonstrating our scientific approaches through anthropology, dental, isotope, and DNA modalities. So within the last couple of years, we finally obtained enough DNA family reference samples to say we do have a strong probability of identifying most of the West Loch unknowns. We're hoping to start making identifications within the first year of project initiation. So we're hoping that our first identification will be made towards the end of 2025. If I were to describe this project in one word, it would be determined. We're all here at DPAA because we love what we do, and being able to bring answers to family and friends who have been waiting. And for West Loch in particular, those families have been waiting for 8 decades at this point. Being able to even give them a little glimmer of hope makes this entire effort worth it.